Yeah, I actually opened for BB King when
Oh,
I was like 14 years old.
What the hell's happening here?
what
So
did you just
How
say?
was that?
yeah, I
Dude,
I, I
you're
figured
hiding.
the ship had sailed on the drums. So the only thing else I'd ever been sure about my entire life was cars. So here we are.
Rookie of the Year candidate Josh Hart joining us here in the Freak Nation, the Lucas Oil Studios. And as you can tell, the guy could drive a big boy race car, but when it comes to technology, he's already figuring it out. Josh, come on, man. Can't you figure out your camera on your phone, man?
Yeah, I'm actually holding it. So
Oh no.
What? You pay crew members millions of dollars to make sure
Millions.
you get down the 1,000 foot. You got to hold your own camera, man?
I don't know about the millions part, but we're getting there slowly but surely.
All right. Again, Rookie of the Year candidate Josh Hart joining us here in the Freak Nation, NHRA Rookie of the Year candidate. And you look at really what you've done this year, and it hasn't surprised, evidently, a lot of people who cover the NHRA. They say it hasn't surprised how well you've done this year. What about yourself? Has it surprised you on how well you and your team's done this year, or is it just, yeah, we knew we had this?
No, it's definitely been surprising. We took our time, and we believe in quality over quantity. So we knew we were going to be a force to be reckoned with. We didn't know that we were going to go out and have immediate success like Gainesville. So very blessed, and we're going to keep on keeping on.
Well, that's one of the situations in the NHRAs. You have at least a couple of teams that can go out there and crush it every freaking race. But when Josh Hart comes in there and starts kicking some ass, that wakes a lot of people up. Have other teams taken notice in its sense that you feel that maybe they're not sharing some certain secrets or talking to you like they did before you started winning races?
No, actually, it's the other way around. Everybody's accepted me, and they've been very kind and courteous. Obviously, we're there to do one thing, and win is that thing. So when we come to the line, I'm sure we're not friends, but everything in the pits and up to that moment has been very good for me.
Josh, they've been kind and courteous this year because you're a rookie. You've already proven to them that you can win. Once you get into your sophomore season, there's going to be no more kindness or courtesy to you ever again. Let's just face facts.
I'm good with it.
Let's hear some of your best trash talk, because I want to know when you come into your sophomore season how you're going to talk to, let's say, Tony Schumacher when you face off with him next year.
I would say I've been watching you for a long time, and I will enjoy putting you on the trailer.
So you're one of those that comes in all nicey, and then you leave it with a mean comment right at the end.
I think that on the track actions speak for themselves.
Boom.
Josh Hart, Rookie of the Year candidate, joining us here in the Freak Nation. Top fueler, a couple of wins this season. And you do have some competition that's coming in for the 2022 season. I don't want to jump too far ahead, but look at the changing of the guard with Leah Pruitt and Matt Hagan moving to different teams, and then Tony Stewart coming in. Is that the kind of stuff that you concentrate? Do you think about things like that? Or is it like, hey, man, I got bigger fish to fry, like winning Rookie of the Year and going in and winning some of these big boy races, whether it's winning at Pomona or your next race?
I couldn't have said it better myself. You can get so wrapped up in everybody else's stuff that it's ridiculous. I don't really think about who's in the next lane. We just want to win. So we go up there, we do our own thing, and it's paid off for us.
Wow, Josh Hart, potential Rookie of the Year. Did you have this kind of success in mind when you looked at this season, the 2021 season, from the beginning? What did you see for yourself? Did you just want to qualify for events, win rounds? Did you see Rookie of the Year, championship?
No, sir, I didn't. I thought, new team, limited schedule. Let's go out here, do 8 to 10 races, something like that, and try to be competitive, obviously qualify for each race rather. And when we won our first race, I thought, wow, that was a fairy tale. We're going to be chasing our tail for a long time. But it's been great. The team got acclimated to one another quickly. The cars performed well. I got comfortable, so I'm cutting decent lights. And now I just feel like we need to be consistently in the 360s, hitting that 330-mile-an-hour mark.
In the 21 years we've been doing this, the most fascinating thing that I have heard from driver after driver, and no matter the series, is what turns the light on when they go from groping around in the dark to bam, the light comes on and they figure out how to do it. When did that light come on for you?
I would say testing in Gainesville, because with Ron Douglas and the team behind you, the car was running consistently 370s, and I thought, man, if you're not worrying about tire shake or smoking the tires every pass, you get comfortable really quick. So the light came on, and I thought, you know what, we can do this.
Josh Hart, potential rookie of the year. How do you get ready for a race? Some guys listen to music, some guys just go in the corner and get quiet. How do you get ready for a race? Hopefully, you go in the corner and turn your iPod on and start jamming to some hardcore heavy metal. Just start banging your head and play
Stat man.
play guitar, air guitar. How do you get ready for a race?
Yeah, I'm a past life drummer, so any Motley Crue, some Slipknot, stuff like that. I love that kind of music, but to be completely honest with you, it's kind of more like Days of Thunder. I still talk to the car.
Oh wow! How do you do that? And there's a guy in open wheel racing he's gone now, but Carl Haas used to talk to the car. He'd pat it and pet it and rub it down before a race. You don't do that, do you?
Oh yeah, yeah. I definitely make sure we're going to get along this event.
Nice.
Kind of walk around slowly and make sure we're in each other's mind and the whole 9 yards. I'm not holding back.
But you and the car are trying to get your minds together in one place. That's spectacular. I love that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, let's be honest. When they strap me in that thing, I am nothing more than a piece of that car. So I take care of it and try not to make reckless decisions, and hopefully it takes care of me.
Wow, you got a new fan, dude.
Right.
I've never heard that from any driver in 21 years of doing Speed Freaks.
How much of it, you, of course, walking around the car, becoming one with the car, like you said, when you strap in, you're just a piece of it. How much of this is a superstition that has developed over the years versus, no, this is just my routine?
Oh, it's definitely not a superstition. I mean, I think it's got its own personality depending upon which track we're at. So it's just a part of me and my routine.
Okay, how do you talk to a Top Fuel rail a mile high in Denver? Because that's a different conversation. Okay, then. Next year, you're going to have to.
Absolutely.
I just could see Josh Hart walking up to his fueler. You'll get with the gleam in his eye and putting your arms around it and give it a big old hug and
come on, baby,
whispering sweet nothings into the headers. Is that how it works?
You watch. After every successful pass, the first thing I do is I pat the engine on the head.
Oh my gosh, we do. We need B-roll of this.
Awesome.
We need video.
Does it ever respond? Does it ever say, "All right, Josh, I got you, partner. I got your back"?
Oh yeah, Baytown, Texas. It definitely responded. It exploded behind my head and said, "I'm done for the day."
Yeah.
That sounds like some ex-wives right there, buddy.
Wow.
Hey, it's no secret with your ties, of course, there in Central Florida, and then, of course, with Big Daddy Don Garlits. Can you run us through the story of how he encouraged you to go big boy drag racing?
Sure. Actually, he tried to discourage me at first. He said, why don't we mess with the electric dragster and see if we can do some expo racing, something like that. I think it equivalated to like 52 cents a pass with the electric dragster program. And I said, well, Don, I think I'm going to go Top Fuel racing. So we built engines together in the past, and we had done some projects here and there. I was the one that actually was strapping him into the electric dragster at one point, so that was cool. But he was there when I did my alcohol license, and he was there when I did some of my Top Fuel licensing, and he was there for my first Top Fuel race. So it's been a long relationship. It's been awesome.
Where did it begin? I mean, how you just can't walk up to Don's door and say, "Hey, buddy, I'm here to be a part of your life." How'd that happen?
Yeah, actually, nothing to be proud of, but I've been in a lot of trouble racing things. And he said, why don't you try it on the drag strip? So I went to a test and tune night, and I was hooked from there on out. And my shop, Bernie's Speed Shop, is about 7 miles from his shop. So if we had mechanically, any type of mechanical issues for Hemis and things like that, I always bounced ideas off of him. And all the new computer tuning and stuff like that we do on our end. So started out as kind of a you scratch my back, I'll scratch your back relationship.
That's amazing.
That's a cool story. Yes.
So here's one for you. You know the history of Don Garlits in drag racing, and it just flows off our tongue. John Force, the greatest drag racer ever. If you're going to measure in championships, yes. But sometimes I'm not easy saying that, given what Big Daddy did prior to John, and really what Big Daddy did to drag racing in general. How do you feel about the greatest drag racer in history? Is it John Force, or would Big Daddy be right up there next to him?
Yeah, I mean, Don Garlits is an innovator. He's always, and I mean this even still yet today, he's always trying to find new ways. John Force may be the greatest drag racer of all time because he's in it, and he's still rocking the tree. And I think it's two different scenarios there. They're both awesome.
We'll get back to the video interview in just a moment, but with high gas prices holding steady, it might be time for you to check out Lucas Oil Fuel Treatment and Injector Cleaner. It increases power, fuel mileage. It's formulated for both gasoline and diesel engines, carbureted, of course, fuel injected. Are you kidding me? It's like a tune-up in a bottle. Just add it to every fill-up of that snappy car of yours. And of course, it's as simple as... You get it. Now, back to the interview. Josh, a top fueler, a potential Rookie of the Year candidate. Do you campaign for Rookie of the Year, or are you just hoping that your results on the track will get you Rookie of the Year?
I think my performance off the track is more interesting than my performance on the track. Building a team from scratch, funding it, sponsoring it, doing all the meet and greets. A lot of our charity work, like I donate all of my contingency money to young racers to help them get involved in drag racing. There's a lot of things that I do that a lot of people don't talk about. And truthfully, I don't know how to advertise. So maybe something that shouldn't even be advertised. I'm not looking for a pat on the back. If it's just strictly based on wins, obviously, Dallas is an awesome guy and we're tied for wins, but I own everything and operate everything, day-to-day operations and so much more. So I'm very grateful for the media coverage. Mm-hmm. I'm not used to it. Obviously, I'm not John Force in my interviews, but you guys have been excellent to work with. Everybody in the media has been very supportive. So I guess I am campaigning.
Hey, and John Force doesn't walk around and become one with his car. So you've got that for you. That's in your plus column, not his.
He probably doesn't know how to play the drums either.
No,
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I actually opened for BB King when I was like 14 years old.
What the hell's happening here?
What did you just
How
say?
was that?
Yeah,
Dude,
I figured the ship had sailed on the drums, so the only thing else I'd ever been sure about my entire life was cars. So here we are.
But back up.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't bury the lead here. You opened for BB King when you were 14? Wow.
Yeah,
Tell me how that went.
I got to hold Lucille and the whole 9 yards. It was cool. It was just a little venue, but I'm not a shabby drummer.
Oh,
I've heard of some people. A guy told me in his community college class in North Carolina, he said that the kids didn't even know who Ray Charles was. Oh. Did you know BB King? You're a musician, so you probably knew BB King. How did you get to open for him? Did somebody ask, or did he ask? How did all this come about?
Yeah, it was actually a local talent show. They had me doing drums and stuff, and someone connected me, and I got to go to a venue and kind of hang out with them for a very short period of time, but it was neat.
Did drag racing overcome the the drums? Do you ever get a chance to chill a bit and go bang on the drums in your house there or studio someplace?
So with my earnings from the Gainesville win, I went out and bought my dream drum set. So I have not played it yet because I haven't been home long enough to assemble it. But
Wow.
I still play the drums from time to time. But like I said, I figure the ship had sailed and I wasn't going to make it big drumming. So the only thing else I'd ever been sure about was cars. So here I am.
So is Josh Hart a headbanger? You played some blues. Do you? I still want to talk about some music here.
Clearly.
You're rookie of the year, all right?
Yes. In our minds, yes.
Yeah, that's over.
Tell us about some of this music stuff. Kenny used to be a DJ. He's a heavy metal guy, and I taught him a little bit about R&B, and he's taught me an awful lot about heavy metal. What's your go-to?
I would say every time Ron Douglas fires up my dragster, I got Kickstart My Heart from Motley Crue playing in the background. I mean, it's immediate.
Wow.
Is Tommy Lee of Motley Crue one of your favorite drummers?
I do have some autographed drumsticks. Absolutely.
There it
He's pretty cool. He's up there. But yeah, I would have to say, Joey Jordison, people like that I've looked up to for a long time as far as the drums go.
I mean, Tommy Lee to some people, again, I don't understand it. It's not classic to me. It's stuff that I grew up to. But like Nico McBain, a guy like that with Iron Maiden, do you look at guys like that as drumming gods?
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate all music for sure. So, but like I said, big into Slipknot, obviously Metallica, stuff like that.
All right. Well, see there?
So when you get up, after Pomona, when you get up at the banquet, you got to bring your sticks up on stage, and we got to hear a little something on the podium. Just a little something.
Totally into it. No problem.
Okay.
Yeah, have your walk-up music be Inner Sandman. That's what you got to play as you walk up to receive the trophy. I want to hear that, and just have the whole place rocking.
Actually, in some of my social media posts, people didn't like, some of the things that I was saying, and some of my guiding factors in the social media said I really shouldn't have said that. So what I usually do is I put "Song of the Day" in the caption somewhere, and that'll describe how I truly feel unedited.
Nice.
I know that feeling. I used to do that on Facebook every day for about 5 or 6 years.
Right.
That tells everybody, this is me today. If you don't like it, don't leave me alone.
Yeah, we shouldn't call Josh today. It's his favorite song today is "Looks That Kill" or "Death to All." Okay, got that.
5-finger death punch.
Yeah,
you're getting pretty deep.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, thanks for doing this, Josh.
Yes.
We learned a lot about you the last 10, 15 minutes of this interview, buddy. Good luck to you.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you guys taking the time to talk to me.